break this down for you, Bobo style. Life is scary. Get used to it. There are no magical fixes. It's all up to you.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Motivation is the stuff that keeps you going every single day. The motivation is on a daily basis. What are you going to do in order to follow through on that spark? So you've lit the match, now what? It's that daily motivation of waking up every morning saying, I want to do it. I want to be the best that I can be because I want to achieve the things that inspire me and make me feel great.
It's the mind that really creates the body. It's the mind that makes you really work out the 4 or 5 hours a day. It is the mind that visualizes what the body ought to look like as the finished product.
In the mind of every artist, there's a masterpiece.
You got to get up and say, I want to be a champion.
Last 2 or 3 or 4 repetitions, that's what makes actually the muscle then grow. And that divides then one from a champion and one from not being a champion. If you can go through this pain barrier, you make it to be a champion. If you can't go through, forget it.
Visualize what that body ought to look like in order to make it win. Because that's what creates then the will. The will that you need to go to the gym every day. The will that makes you go into the forced reps. The will that makes you go beyond you doing 500-pound reps in the squats and you can't do another rep and your body is shaking. It's the will that makes you go one more time down and struggle up one more time. And so it's all of this, so the mental aspect that motivates you, that makes the difference between you being in the gym full of joy and looking forward to doing that extra rep and looking forward to doing those extra 100 reps in the sit-ups and working past the pain barriers. That all is the mind. That's not the body. So this is why I think the body is very important, but the mind is more important than the body.